Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Good morning, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Good morning, Jai Shri Krishna.
Good morning, Jai Shri Krishna.
Reena.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. કાલે ઘણા બધાએ સંગીતાબેનનું સેશન એટેન્ડ કર્યું હતું આમાંથી અહીંથી રીટા તુંય હતી. આ કનેક્શન કોણ છે? આઈપેડ લખેલું છે. અનમ્યુટ કરો તમે.
Is it me? મારું છે?
હા હા હા.
Okay, મીરા શાહ.
ઓ મીરાબેન, ઓકે. યા પેલામાં નામ નહોતું ને એટલે આઈપેડ ને બદલે જો પોસિબલ હોય તો નામ લખી નાખો ને, મીરા શાહ. તમારું હોય જ છે, નામ જ હોય છે જનરલી.
હોય છે પણ આઈ થિંક પેલું કઈક કાલે પ્રોબ્લેમ હતો, રીબૂટ કર્યું ને એમાં જતું રહ્યું લાગે છે. હું કરી દઈશ પછી કરી
વાંધો નહીં, અત્યારે હું કરી દઉં છું. હા, ઓકે ઓકે. એટલે અને આમે ડિસ્ટન્સમાં મને ખબર ના પડી એટલે મેં કીધું કોણ છે. ગુડ. સો વી હેવ ઓલમોસ્ટ ટાઈમ 7:29 અને બધાને મ્યુટ કરું છું. એન્ડ Aruna will lead the session today until યોગ નિદ્રા, અને યોગ નિદ્રાથી પછી મારો ફેવરિટ પાર્ટ ચાલુ થશે. Good. So let me mute all, and Aruna, I'm assigning you a co-host, so you can mute unmute anytime. Okay, and mute all. Okay, Aruna, can you go ahead and unmute yourself? Yes, and I'm going to put her in spotlight. So yeah, you can start any second now.
All right, it's 7:30. Everyone, let's sit easily and comfortably. Your spine straight, your neck straight, your chin parallel to the ground or the mat. Take a deep breath in and slowly close your eyes. Pay attention to any sound that you may hear in your home, or if you're outside, the birds, the fan, anybody walking in the house, water running. Any sound that you may hear, pay attention to them. Feel them. Notice them. Slowly withdraw your senses from external things and bring your focus back to your breath and body. Deep inhalation. Each breath, your belly rises. With each exhalation, your belly goes in. Bring your hand in Jnana Mudra, the index finger touching the thumb, rest of the 3 fingers straight, palm on the knee, open to the ceiling. And we'll do 3 Omkar chanting. Deep breath in, followed by Omkar chant. We'll do that 3 times. All together, take a deep breath in. Again, take a deep breath in. Last time, take a deep breath in. Bring your palms in front of your chest in Namaskar Mudra near Anahata Chakra. We'll do the opening prayer for guidance and brilliance by reciting Gayatri Mantra together. Om Bhur Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Slowly rub your palms against each other. Place them on your eyes. Look at your palm and open your eyes. All right, let's warm up our waist and above. So let's first open our fingers, palms away from us. So inhale, open our fingers. Feel the stretch. Exhale, make a fist. Let's do that few more times. Coordinate with your breath. So inhale, open your fist. Exhale, make a fist. Inhale, open your fingers. Exhale, make a fist. Last time. And relax. Now we'll bring your fists together and make a circle inward. Few circles while fists are touching each other. Now let's make the circles in outside direction. And relax. Now let's open our palm facing the sky or the ceiling. Inhale, place them on your shoulder. Exhale, make them straight. Let's continue a few times. Coordinate with your breath and feel the stretch. Let's do that sideways. Last time. All right, now let's bring our elbows together. We'll make few circles around our shoulder. So inhale as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Make a big circle, open up your shoulder. We'll do a few more times. Last time. All right, now let's change the direction. So now we'll do the circles in opposite direction. Feel the stretch around your shoulder, open up your shoulders. Coordinate with your breath, so it's like you are breathing into your shoulders. Last time. And relax. Now let's pump up our shoulders so your palms on the thigh. Now inhale, go up. Exhale, go down. Try to straighten your hand with the inhalation. So let's continue. 2 more times. And relax. Now we'll do the Parvatasana. So inhale, bring palms in front of your chest. Exhale, place them on your forehead or on your crown of the head. And inhale. Exhale, bring them up. Inhale, put them back on the head. Exhale, bring in front of your chest and relax. We'll do one more time and coordinate with your breath. One full inhale and exhalation. Inhale as you go up. Exhale, place them on your head. Inhale, come back to the Pranamasana and relax. All right, now let's warm up our waist and below. So let's sit in Dandasana, the L-shaped position. We'll first do our leg movement, just the ankle and below. So inhale, bring your toes towards you. Exhale, bring them away from you and feel the stretch around your ankle joints or the muscles. Let's coordinate with your breath and do that a few more times. Last time. Now let's rotate our foot around ankle. So let's rotate them clockwise few times. Let's change the direction. Feel the stretch around your ankle. Last time. And relax. Now let's open up our legs wide open, as wide as we can, or your health allows. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Respective hand on the leg. And stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Let's do one more time for a little longer duration. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. And stay here for 10, 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. All right. Now inhale, arms up. Turn to your right. Exhale as you go down. Feel the stretch. If your health allows, you can place your elbow on the ground and forehead on the knee. And stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Turn to your left. Exhale as you go down. And place your hands wherever you can touch, either on the ankle or the calf muscles. Listen to your body, do not jerk the body. and stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back and release. Now we'll do the Chakki Chalanasana. So interlace your fingers and bring your hands or palms away from you, and we'll make big circle. We'll do few circles clockwise and then we'll do anti-clockwise, and make sure while you are rotating yourself, making a circle, you do not lift your legs. It's like you're making a big zero. The grinding pose. One more time. Let's change the direction of our circle. One more time. And relax. Now come back to the cross-leg position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your right. Look through the right shoulder. Feel the stretch and stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your left. Look through the left shoulder. And stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Now inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your right. Put the forearm on the ground. Look through the left armpit. We will inhale once and try to do exhalation like Kapalbhati for about 20 counts or more if your health allows. So inhale deeply and let's focus on exhalation. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your left. Look through the right armpit. Deeply inhale once. And Kapalbhati here. Slowly come back. And relax. Now let's do some sitting asanas. So come to the Padmasana if your body allows. If not, I think it's perfectly fine. You can just sit in the cross-leg position. We'll do the Utti Paluti. So uprooting pose. So palms on the mat or the ground. Inhale, slowly lift yourself up as high as you can, maybe 1 inch, 2 inch, whatever your health allows. And slowly go down. Now keep the feet in lotus pose or the Padmasana and try to hold the the toes by crossing our hand on the back and feel the stretch. Few breaths here. And relax. Now let's do the butterfly pose. So bring the soles of the foot together, slightly away from the perineum, and we'll move our legs up and down like a butterfly. Titalyasana. Two more times and relax. Now let's bring our heel closer to our perineum, as close as you can. This is Baddha Konasana. Now we'll do the variations of that. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Walk your fingers forward as much as you can. Now walk them towards your right. Feel the stretch. Come back to center. To your left. Feel the stretch. Come back to center. And bring your hands back to the center or your feet and relax. Now come back to the cross-leg position. And let's do the Gomukhasana. So stack your knees one on top of the others. My right knee is on top of the left. So whichever knee is on the top, you bring that hand, fold them and put them on the shoulder. Your elbow is pointing to the sky, and turn the other hand around and interlace the fingers. And it should look like this one. And look in front of you, or you can gaze at the nose tip. And stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. Place your left knee on top of the right. Inhale. Bring your fingers on the left shoulder. Bring the right hand around and interlace the fingers. Your elbow pointing the sky or the ceiling. Feel the stretch around your shoulder. Open up your shoulder and look in front of you. And stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Now we'll do the Ardha Matsyendrasana. So bring your left knee on the ground, the right foot slightly away from it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your left. And keep your right hand straight, elbows touching the knee. And look through the left shoulder. And stay here for 5, 3, and One. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. So bring your left foot outside the right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your right. Your left elbow touching the knee. Look through the right shoulder and stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Now let's come back to the Dandasana and we'll do the Paschimottanasana. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Try to hold your foot or the ankles or the toes or the calf muscles wherever you can reach. And if your body allows, place your elbows on the ground and forehead touching the knees and stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back and release. Now let's do the Purva Uttanasana, the complementary pose. So palms by the side of the wrist, slightly away from each other. Inhale, lift yourself up and look back. It's like a straight line. Reverse plank or the Purva Uttanasana. Deep breaths here. Slowly come back and relax. Now shake your leg all the way from your hips to the foot. Feel the vibration and relax. Now let's come back to the sitting posture and we'll do some pranayamas to energize the body, to clean the nadis. So we will first start with the Surya Nadi Pranayama. So we just inhale and exhale from right. So bring your hand in the Vishnu Mudra and use your ring finger to close the left nostril, and we deeply inhale and exhale through just the right nostril. And if your health allows, you can apply the kumbhaka in between your breath in and out. So all together, let's do the Surya Nadi Pranayama. So inhale deeply from your right nostril and exhale from the right nostril. So let's do that for a few minutes. Let's continue. Slowly complete your cycle by exhaling from right and relax. Now we'll do the Vastrika, the deep inhalation and exhalation. We'll bring our hand in Chin Mudra, or you can bring them in Apanavayu Mudra. So the first finger, roll them under the thumb, and the rest of the two fingers, except the pinky, they're touching the thumb. So that's Apanavayu Mudra. So you can either do the Gyan Mudra or you can do the Apanavayu Mudra. So with whichever mudra you feel comfortable in, keep your hands, and we'll just do the deep inhalation and deep exhalation, and focus on tip of your nose as you breathe in and out. So each breath you take in, your belly rises. Each breath goes out, your belly goes in. So with this conscious effort, let's focus on Vastrika, deep inhalation and deep exhalation. All together, let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's continue for a few more minutes. Slowly complete your cycle by exhaling from your nostril and relax. Now we'll do 3 rounds of Kapalbhati. We'll do by interlacing our fingers, palms facing the sky or the ceiling, and your upper arm slightly touching your ears. We will inhale once and do multiple exhalation. We'll do up to 20 or 30, whatever your health allows. And while you exhale, focus all your attention around your navel. So all together, let's take a deep breath in and Kapalbhati. Focus on exhalation, and in between, if you need to do micro inhalation, it's fine. That's a natural tendency, but mainly focus on exhalation. So inhale deeply once again and Kapalbhati. Slowly relax. Let's do again. Interlace your fingers, facing palms facing the ceiling or the sky. Inhale deeply and Kapalbhati. Slowly relax. Now let's do that last time. Interlace your fingers, palms facing the ceiling. Deeply inhale and focus on exhalation. Slowly relax. Now let's move our shoulder up and down. So just relax them and circle them and relax. It might be a little harder on your shoulder because we are not used to stay in that pose too long. All right, so we pretty much covered the pranayamas. We'll do the last one, the Nadi Shodhan pranayama. It's a slight variations of the Anulom Vilam, but it's the basic concept is same. You inhale from your left, you exhale from your right, and you inhale from your right and then exhale from the left. In between, you can, if your health allows, you can apply the kumbhaka, meaning closing both the nostril at the same time during inhalation or exhalation. But with the Nadi Shodhan pranayama, we will keep our first 2 fingers between our eyebrows, thumb closing the right nostril, and when we have to close the left nostril, we use the ring finger. So let's start all together, and while we do inhalation and exhalation, we will bring our focus between our eyebrows, the Agnya chakra, the command center. So all together, let's go close our right nostril. Inhale from left. Hold your breath. Exhale from right. Hold your breath out. Inhale from right. Hold your breath in. Exhale from left. So let's continue at your own pace. The Nadi Shodhan pranayama, the alternate nostril breath, and during entire pranayama process, please bring your attention between your eyebrow, the third eye center. So let's continue. Slowly complete your cycle by exhaling through left nostril. And normal breath here. All right, now let's come to the tabletop position. Hands and knees. Your palm, your knees and your toes, they are in one line. We'll do the Marjorie Asana. So inhale, head goes up. Exhale, go down, look at your navel, round your spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, go down. Last time. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go down. Now from here, let's come to our knees. We'll first do the half camel pose, Ustrasana. So your hands on your waist. Inhale, look back while bringing your torso forward. Stay here for a few breaths. Slowly come back. Now we'll do the full camel pose if your health allows. Otherwise, you can do the half camel pose again. So with the full camel pose, we touch our hands with the respective ankle. So inhale deeply and bring your hand on the ankle while you're bringing your torso forward. Feel the stretch and stay here for a few breaths. Slowly come back. Now let's relax in the child pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Your chin on the ground, chest on the ground. Relax here for a few breaths. Slowly come back to our tabletop position, and from here we'll come to the downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, we'll do the dolphin pose. So bring your forearm on the ground, your foot on the ground. So we'll do that 3 times to build our core muscles. So inhale, come forward, come to your toes. Exhale, go down, go back to the foot on the ground. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go down. Last time. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, go back. And come back to the downward facing dog. Few breath here. Do the Ujjayi breath where your breath is touching the back of your throat and make little sound. You may hear the sound like this. As if you are inhaling and exhaling while squeezing your throat muscles gently. So few breaths here in a Ujjayi breath. That's also the relaxing breath. Slowly walk between your hand or jump between your hand. And come up. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. All right, now let's walk on our toes 2 times around our mat or on the ground. Now let's change to the heels. Walk on your heels. This should be ideally done on the grass. Feel the acupressure. And relax. Come back to your yoga mat. Your feet closer to each other. We'll do the Tadasana. So interlace your fingers. Inhale, come to your toes. Balance yourself on your toes. Exhale, go down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift yourself up. Come to your toes. Exhale, go down. Now open up your feet about 2 to 3 feet apart. We'll do the Tirya Tadasana. So interlace your fingers. Palms facing the ceiling. Inhale deeply. Exhale, turn to your right. And look through the right armpit. Sorry, left armpit. Slowly come back. And release. Now let's do that on the other side. Interlace your finger. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn to your left. Feel the stretch. Look through the right armpit. Slowly come back to the center. Now we'll do the chair pose. So bring your feet about 1 or 1.5 feet apart. Bend at your knees. Open up your palms, your hand, and pretend you are sitting in a chair. And stay here for 5, 3, slowly come back and relax. Now we'll do the warrior one. So bring your right foot at 90 degrees. Make sure it's not going further than your toes. So your knees and your toes should be in one line. Your left foot at 45 degree. Bring your torso towards your right. Inhale, go up. Look at the sky. Stay in a pose for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. Your left foot at 90. Bring your torso towards your left. Inhale, lift your head up. Look at the sky or the ceiling. And stay here for 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Now we'll do the Prasarita Padottasana. So keep your foot 3 to 4 feet apart. And if you, based on your height, you can adjust your feet as we go in the pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Bring your palms between your feet and try to bring the top of the head on the ground, or you can use the block. This is a great asana to provide blood circulation on your head, on your brain. At the same time, it's a very relaxing pose. It calms your mind. Few breaths here. Three, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Adjust your feet and lift yourself up. All right, now let's do the sun salutation. So let's come forward to your mat. We'll do one with instruction and then do others with the mantras. So first come to the Samasthiti. Open your fingers, your shoulder back and down. Roll your shoulder back and down. Your palms slightly away from your thigh. Now inhale, come to the Pranam Asana. And exhale. Now inhale, arms up. Upward salute. Exhale, go down. Your palms are closer to your foot, slightly away. Feel the stretch. Inhale, come to the horse riding pose. Your right foot back, right knee on the ground, and look forward. Now exhale, come to the mountain pose, or you can come to the plank pose, whatever you feel comfortable. If you are in mountain pose, your feet are relatively close to each other, and look at your navel. Now bring your knees on the ground, slightly bring yourself back, and then forward, chin chest on the ground. Toes and knees on the ground. 8 limbs are touching the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Now straighten your foot. Your toes touching the ground. Your entire foot on the ground. And lift upper body up. Bhujangasana. Now come back to the mountain pose. Lift your right foot up as if you are in a 3-legged dog. Place them between your hand. Left knee on the ground. Look in front of you or at the sky. Ashwasanchalanasana. Bring the other foot back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come to the Pranamasana. All right, we'll do other sun salutation with the mantra. So let me start the music.
Are you going to share the music?
Yeah, મારી પાસે છે ફોનમાં હું કરું છું.
Okay, good. Oh, ફોનમાંથી કરે છે.
Yeah, આવશે એમ actually માઇક્રોફોનમાં છે ને તમે ખાલી ચેક કરી દો વોઇસને. આવે છે બરાબર?
હા, ચાલશે.
આવે છે ને? ઓકે.
रवये नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः।
So we did about 6 sun salutation. Now let's do the standing Padichakrasana. So open up your feet. Now turn yourself to your left and then to your right. 2 more times. Last time. And relax. Now let's do the balancing pose, the tree pose. So bring all your focus on one foot, and wherever you can keep your balance, either on your calf or on your thigh or around your knees. So lift other leg up and place them on the opposite foot, and slowly either come to the Namaskar Asana or do the upward salute. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. Either come to the Namaskar or the upward salute. Slowly come back. Now let's come to our belly. Let's do some prone poses. So let's first start with watching TV. So bring your chin on the palm, your chin resting between your palms, and you are lifting your either alternate hands or a leg or both of them, and you're trying to hit your buttocks if you can. Feel the stretch. Let's do that a few more times. And relax. Now let's relax in Makarasana. Make the pillow of your hand and relax here for a few breaths. All right, now let's do the Ardha Salvasana. So bring your palms underneath your thigh. Either you can keep your palms open or make a fist. And we'll do the Ardha Salvasana. So with the help of left foot, lift your right foot up with the support of your left foot. And stay here for 10, 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back. Let's do that on the other side. Lift your left leg up as high as you can with the support of your right. And stay here for 10, 9, 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back and let's rest in Makarasana for a few breaths here. Now let's do the Dhanurasana, the bow pose. Bend both the knees, hold respective ankles. Take a deep breath in and lift yourself up as high as you can. It's almost like your entire body weight is on your stomach. So all together. Slowly come back and relax in Makarasana. Now let's turn to our back. And we will work on our legs by doing the Dvichakri Asana first. So bicycling pose, we'll do 10 pedals forward and 10 backward. So while we pedal, we will bend one of our leg while the other one is straight but off the ground, and we will alternate our pedaling. So all together, let's do that about 10 times. 5, 3, and 1. Now let's do the reverse pedaling for 10 times. So we'll pedal in the reverse direction. So at any point, one leg is bended and the other one is straight off the ground. 5, 3, and 1. Slowly relax. You might feel some stretch around your thighs or waist, but that's good that your muscles are being worked out while doing the Dvichakri Asana, the bicycling pose. Now we'll do some inversions. So anyone with the heart condition shouldn't do the inversion for too long. 5 to 10 seconds is perfectly fine. And ladies during their period shouldn't do the inversion where your leg or the chest is above your face. So first lift both the leg up, come to the Uttan Padasana, and from here we'll come to the Sarvangasana. So with the help of your hand, lift your buttocks up like a candlestick pose. Your entire body weight is on your shoulder, your toes pointing to the sky. Now slowly bring your foot on your back, come to the Halasana, the claw pose, and you can interlace your fingers and stay here for 10, 5, one. Slowly come back. Relax for a few breaths. Now bend your knees. Yoga with apart. We do the variation of Markatasana. Open up your hands. Now bring both the knees on your right while you look through the left fingers. Feel the stretch around your waist, around your belly, and stay here for 10, 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. Let's do that on the other side. Bring your knees on your left and look through the right fingers. And stay here for 10, 5, 3, and 1. Slowly come back to the center, straighten your feet. We'll do last pose before the Yoga Nidra, final relaxation pose. So we'll do the Matsyendrasana, the fish pose. So your palms underneath your thigh or the buttocks, feet together, your elbows pointing inward, closer to your body. Slightly lift your head up such that the crown of the head is on the ground. Feel the stretch around your throat and stay here for a few breaths. Fish pose is very good for thyroid and parathyroid gland. It helps activate them. Few breaths here. And relax. Come to the Savasana, the final relaxing pose. Adjust your clothing. Get a blanket if you need to. Bakul bhai, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Aruna. That was excellent. Great. All right, guys. So let's get into the Shavasana posture. Make any final movements. Turn the lights down. If you want to cover yourself, go ahead. And I'm going to start the Yoga Nidra. Once it is started, the body should be completely still. No movements at all. In about 5 to 10 seconds, I'm starting Yoga Nidra audio. So make any final adjustments.
अब आप गहरी सांसें लेना शुरू करें। गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। एक बार फिर से गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। एक बार अंदर आती हुई सांस आपको ताजगी दे रही है, शक्ति दे रही है, और बाहर जाती हुई सांस आपके तनाव, टेंशन, तकलीफों को आपसे दूर ले जा रही है। और अब आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। आसपास के आवाजों के साक्षी बनिए उनके साथ कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी है, सिर्फ उनको सुनना है। एक साक्षी भाव। और अब धीरे धीरे आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ने लगा है, और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। जो भी हो रहा है उसको होने दें, किसी भी अनुभव को जज ना करें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पैर की उंगलियों पे ले जाएं, लेफ्ट टोस एंड राइट टोस। उसको अपने मन की आंखों से देखें, महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने दोनों एंकल्स या टखनों पे ले जाएं। एंकल में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। आपके दोनों टखने विश्राम कर रहे हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को धीरे से अपने दोनों पिंडलियों या काफ मसल्स पे ले जाएं। वहां की संवेदनाओं के साक्षी बनिए और धीरे से दोनों पिंडलियों को ढीला छोड़ें, शिथिल करें। आपके घुटने के नीचे का भाग शिथिल हो चुका है, ढीला हो चुका है, रिलैक्स हो चुका है। इस विश्राम को अपने अंदर अनुभव करिए। अपनी चेतना को अब अपने दोनों जांघों पर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट थाई एंड राइट थाई। वहां की मांसपेशियों को महसूस करें, वहां मौजूद टेंशन को, स्ट्रेस को देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। दोनों जांघ रिलैक्स हो चुके हैं, शिथिल हो चुके हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को दोनों कूल्हों के ऊपर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट हिप and the right hip, and relax the muscles of your hips and thighs. कूल्हे की मांसपेशियां ढीली हो रही हैं, रिलैक्स हो रही हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पेट और कमर के निचले हिस्से पे ले जाएं, उसको महसूस करें, देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपनी छाती पर लाइए, छाती की मांसपेशियों को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम दें, विश्राम दें। अपनी चेतना को पीठ के ऊपरी हिस्से पे लाइए, वहां मौजूद तनाव के साक्षी बने, उसको देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। पूरा शरीर ढीला हो रहा है, रिलैक्स्ड हो रहा है और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। इस विश्राम के साक्षी बनिए। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने दोनों कंधे, लेफ्ट शोल्डर एंड द राइट शोल्डर पर लाएं। दोनों कंधे विश्राम कर रहे हैं, ढीले हो रहे हैं, रिलैक्स हो रहे हैं। अपने ध्यान को अब अपनी दाएं बांह और बाईं बांह के ऊपर ले जाएं। पुट योर अटेंशन ऑन लेफ्ट आर्म एंड राइट आर्म। देखें, महसूस करें, ढीला छोड़ें। हाथ की उंगलियों को भी ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करने दें। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपकी मांसपेशियां रिलैक्स कर रही हैं, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में, डीप रिलैक्सेशन में उतरता चला जा रहा है। अब अपने ध्यान को अपनी गर्दन के ऊपर ले जाएं। गर्दन में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और गर्दन के रेशे रेशे को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम करने दें। आप एक गहन विश्राम में उतरते जा रहे हैं। जो विचार आए उन विचारों को आने दें। उससे कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी, उससे कोई झगड़ा नहीं करना। अपनी चेतना को अपने चेहरे के ऊपर ले जाएं। दाईं आंख, बाईं आंख, ऊपर का होठ, नीचे का होठ, आपके गाल और संपूर्ण चेहरा, चेहरे के सारे मांसपेशियों को विश्राम करने दें, ढीला छोड़ें। और अब आप अपनी चेतना को सिर के पिछले हिस्से पे ले जाएं और सिर के पिछले हिस्से को पूरी तरह से ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करें। ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर रिलैक्स हो रहा है, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका मन गहन विश्राम में जा रहा है, आपके शरीर की मांसपेशियां और शिथिल हो रही हैं और ढीली पड़ रही हैं। संपूर्ण बायां पैर शिथिल हो चुका है। संपूर्ण दायां पैर रिलैक्स्ड हो चुका है, ढीला पड़ चुका है। पेट, छाती की मांसपेशियां आराम कर रही हैं, विश्राम कर रही हैं। संपूर्ण पीठ की मांसपेशियां ढीली पड़ रही हैं, रिलैक्स्ड पड़ रही हैं। गर्दन विश्राम कर रहा है, चेहरा ढीला पड़ रहा है। सिर का हिस्सा पूरी तरह से शिथिल हो चुका है। अब आप किसी ऐसी जगह को इमेजिन करें जहां पे कि आप आराम से विश्राम कर सकते हैं। ये कोई बीच हो सकता है, समंदर का किनारा हो सकता है, या ये कोई गार्डन हो सकता है। वहां आराम से लेट जाएं। इमेजिन करिए कि आप एक गार्डन में लेटे हुए हैं और यहां की ताजी हवा आपको और विश्राम दे रही है। तितलियां आपके आसपास उड़ रही हैं और जब आप इनको देखते हैं तो आपका मन शांत हो रहा है। ठंडी हवा के झोंके आपके शरीर को एक मसाज दे रहे हैं। नरम नरम घासों को अपने शरीर से छूते हुए महसूस करें। आप इस टेम्परेचर को इंजॉय कर रहे हैं। और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता जा रहा है। जो भी तनाव आपके शरीर में था, इमेजिन करिए भाप की तरह आपके शरीर से उड़ता जा रहा है और आपका शरीर और ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन और शांत हो रहा है। इस स्टेट में मैं आपको कुछ सजेशंस देता हूं। अपने मन में पूरे कन्विक्शन के साथ, पूरी दृढ़ता के साथ, पूरी मजबूती के साथ ये दोहराएं कि मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग रिच। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग सक्सेसफुल। मैं सफल बन रहा हूं। और इसी आनंद को महसूस करते हुए, इस रिलैक्सेशन का आनंद लेते हुए, ये जानते हुए कि ब्रह्मांड की सबसे बड़ी शक्ति आपके साथ हमेशा है और हमेशा रहेगी, अब आप वापस आने के लिए तैयार हैं। अब मैं 1 से 5 गिनूंगा। मेरे 5 गिनने के साथ साथ आप धीरे से अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे। 1, आसपास की आवाजों को सुनना शुरू करें। 2, अपने शरीर को थोड़ा थोड़ा हिलाना शुरू करें। 3, अपने पैरों को मोड़ लें। 4, अपने शरीर को हिलाएं डुलाएं। और 5,
Okay, give the body a good stretch. Ustikasana, stick pose. Stretch both the hands over the shoulders and toes in front of the wall. Then just bend at the knees. Lay down on right side. Stay for few seconds. Take 2 to 3 normal breath in and out. Then using both the palms, bring the body up back to sitting posture. Rub the palms, generate heat. Place them over the eyes and face. Cover the eyes and the palms. In darkness, open and close eyes few times. Very slowly slide the hands down, open the eyes. So, as we planned, we completed session a little bit, the poses section a little bit earlier. So we have some extra time. So today we will practice something new. We'll start with some theory. So what are the 4 aspects of yoga? Just making sure that we all remember, at least making sure that I didn't forget myself. What are the 4 aspects of yoga? Or even before that, what are the 4 types of yoga? Let's start with that. Anybody remember? નહીતર હરેશભાઈ તો અનમ્યુટ કરવા આવ્યા જ છે. Yes, હરેશભાઈ, go ahead. Oh, sorry. Let me unlock mute so anybody can unmute anytime. Yes, Harashbhai, try now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So 4 types of yoga. First of all, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and our Raj Yoga.
Raj Yoga.
Yep.
And what are the 4 aspects of yoga for the best practice of yoga?
Yeah. The
Anyone
asana.
else? Anyone? If just checking with everyone else. If anyone else want to answer, just raise the hand. Otherwise, Harashbhai is ready. Okay, so for better practice, what are the 4 things, 4 aspects we involve in our yoga practice when we do poses? Yes, Harashbhai.
Asanas means postures, then drashti, then kumbhaka we call it.
No, bandha.
Bandha.
Yeah,
Bandha.
kumbhaka is holding the breath.
Right. Bandha.
Bandha.
Bandha. And I mean the breath.
Breathing, yes.
Breathing.
Yes.
Breathing.
Good memory.
Thank you.
Let me ask you one thing then. क्या આ બધું તમે આપણા સેશનમાંથી શીખ્યા યાદ છે કે એ પહેલેથી તમને આ બધું ખ્યાલ હતો?
Because my interest goes before, so I have been involved in this thing, so I know, and I actually got more from these sessions too.
So when you listen once, you remember right away. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that's all depends on our interest.
That's correct. That's my interest.
Yep. Excellent. Then now comes to yoga. Further down, so what are the 8 limbs of yoga? What are the white called Ashtanga yoga? What are the 8 angs, 8 limbs? Okay, that's an easy question.
You want me to answer or somebody else?
No, I think that will be answered by many people. Anyone else? Partial? I know Aruna is there too. Many people will be able to answer, but I just like to someone who probably new to this. Deepak.
I can do partly.
Partly, okay.
Yam, niyam, asan, dhyan, dharana, samadhi. Just
I think pranayama is भुलाई गया तू. Okay. Yes. Anyone else? So, yes, Harash bhai.
It's the same 8. Yam, niyam, asanam, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi.
Right. Yep. Deepak, you almost correct, just except like 1 or 2. Good. So those 8 limbs. So yama is like, how we interact with society, to the community. So what we did it over here, we joined on time and we greet and meet everybody. And we stayed quiet. We did poses nicely. So like, how we interact with the group, to the other people. That's yama. Second step is niyama. Niyama is applied to ourselves. How we do, like our own regulation, self-discipline. Then asana. So asana like the postures, right? How we stay comfortable into each of the asana, each of the poses. Then pranayama. So things goes in a sequence, one after another. So pranayama. So once we are completely still, we can do pranayama. Then pratyahara. Pratyahara means prati ahar. So all our 5 indriyas keep getting all different kind of good or bad food, right? All different kind of data. Keep on getting it. So pratyahara is also like, eating less and stay away from the bad food and those kind of things. Plus all of these 5 senses, like, when we close the eyes, we say that, okay, I'm not going to use mobile for 2 hours or any kind of such thing, like, those all 5 senses, like stop receiving the data for some time. Here, there is no way you can just, even though you try to block it, you still hear, but you just try not to pay attention towards. So those kind of things. That's a pratyahara, prati ahar. And then dharana. Dharana is single pointed focus, or we can call it trataka. There are also variations in it, like Jyoti trataka. We gaze at the candles, and sometimes we do gaze at the thumb. We keep forward. We just move side by side, and we keep on gazing the thumb. So few kind of things, but that's single pointed focus. That's dharana. Then dhyan. Dhyan, we know, we also call it meditation, but there is a slight difference. In English they call it meditation, but actually dhyan is we should be aware. That's more proper word, like awareness. And then samadhi. So that's a very high level, that we are closer, further, even closer to our higher supreme. So those are the 8 limbs, ashtang, 8 ang, ashtang. And today we will do Jyoti trataka. Actually, usually that's, I will show you on the screen. Let me share my screen here. Going to show you how we do that. So that's dharana. Okay. See, usually, are you able to see the screen? Okay, good. So usually when we are sitting everybody together, like some few feet away, so try to get closer to the screen. So later I'm going to put candle. So see the people sitting around. So what they have to do is they are just completely focused at the jyot. The candle ni even the middle part હોય એકદમ જે bright, ત્યાં constant જોયા કરવાનું હોય, ને બને ત્યાં સુધી આંખને blink ન કરવાની. પણ બહુ એમ લાગે કે હવે વધારે સ્ટ્રેસ આવે છે ત્યારે સેજ એકાદ વખત બ્લિંક કરી લેવાની. લેટ ધ ટીયર ગોઝ આઉટ, વોટર આંખમાંથી નીકળવાનું ચાલુ થશે. અને I'm just going to show you some theory before we go. So that's how usually we do. We just keep gazing at, and we don't need to move body at all. We just completely sit straight, still, and just constantly gazing at the middle part of the jyot. So ત્રાટક contradictions. So glaucoma હોય અથવા તો આઈઝ ને એ ટાઈપના કોઈ એવી શોર્ટ સાઇટનેસ કે એ ટાઈપનું જો કોઈને વધારે ઇસ્યુ હોય તો એ લોકોએ અવોઇડ કરવાનું છે. અને આ બધા ઘણા બધા બેનિફિટ છે, ફટીગ એન્ડ સ્લોથ. અને અમુક જે ઇસ્યુઝ જે છે એ ઇવન પ્રિવેન્ટ કરે કે ઇવન પ્રોબ્લેમ આવે એ પહેલાં જો આપણે રેગ્યુલરલી આ પ્રેક્ટિસ કરતા હોય તો એટલીસ્ટ probably once a month, or like that kind of, doesn't have to be done daily. So if you can just go through that instead of reading this whole thing. The only thing I just wanted to point out કે ગ્લુકોમા કે એવું કંઈ હોય તો just don't do this. બાકી નોર્મલ હોય સામાન્ય સાઇટનો ઇસ્યુ કે આ તે, બાકી નોર્મલ કન્ડિશનમાં કોઈ પ્રોબ્લેમ નહીં. And I'm going to share the second screen. That's actually, I'm going to put Jyot here. And there should be some background sound as well. Okay, able to see the candle? Good. So we're going to chant Omkar, one Omkar, and once we complete the Omkar with the closed eyes, just open the eyes and we just have to stay, gaze right at the candle. So let's chant one Omkar with the closed eyes, and then open the eyes and then gaze at the candle. Okay, close the eyes. We will chant one more Omkar. Rub the palms against each other. Generate heat. Place the hands over the eyes and face. Massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes in darkness. Slide the hands down. Very gently open the eyes. So that was Dharana. The sixth step of the Ashtanga Yoga, Dharana. And we did it with Jyoti Trataka method. So when we look the actual candle right in front of us instead of the computer screen, you will notice that if you want to practice yourself, just sit only about 4 to 5 feet away from the candle and try to gaze right in the brightest part, and you will see, you will keep see the eyes, water is keep coming out. Okay, so sit in any comfortable posture. We will do cooling down pranayama. We will do hands in a Vishnu Mudra with the right hand. Roll first two fingers into root of thumb, and we will use thumb tip to block the right nostril and inhale and exhale from left. Deeply inhale from left and deeply exhale from left. Okay, complete when you breathe out from left. I think we did Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. We did already earlier, or I may have confused from last night's session, I guess. Yes. Somebody is asking, can you send Aruna Ben's video, please? Yes, we post every video actually. If you go into YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, you will see all the yoga sessions over there. Okay, let's do Anulom Vilom Pranayama, Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. We will start from left, inhale from left, exhale from right, and then inhale from right and exhale from left. So left to right, right to left. We can chant Gayatri mantra or any other mantra. So we can say Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha when we inhale, Tat Savitur Varenyam when we exhale from right, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi when we inhale from right, Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat when we exhale from left. So we can make the full cycle. Or you can chant any other mantra, or you can just do it without mantra, your choice. Okay, complete when you breathe out from left. Complete the mantra. Let's put the hands in Sanmukhi Mudra. We will do 3 Brahmari Pranayama. You guys probably don't need instructions. We've been doing it so many times. So once we complete 3 rounds, then you can keep the eyes closed, tilt the head slightly upward, both palms facing ceiling. Just stay still for few seconds after you complete 3 rounds. Okay, good. Relax. Bring both palms in top of each other. Let's chant 3 Mahamrutyunjay mantra, followed by short meditation and closing prayer. Relax the shoulders. Sit tall. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva bandhanan mrutyor mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कच्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः bow down a little bit, back up, rub the palms together. Cover the eyes, open and close eyes under the palms, massage the eyelids. Very slowly slide the hands down, open the eyes, place the hands over the head, neck, shoulders, and the whole body to spread the energy into our body. Hari Om, Jai Shri Krishna. So, એક બે વસ્તુ અત્યારે જે પેલું આજે ગીતાનું 5મું અધ્યાયનો સ્ટડી છે અને ખબર નથી આમાં તમે લોકો કેટલા એ ફોલો કરતા હશો, જોતા હશો. આજે 5મું છે અને 9:30 એટલે અત્યારે એકચ્યુઅલી ચાલુ થયું જશે, પણ ઇટ્સ ઓન યુટ્યુબ, યુ કેન સ્ટાર્ટ ફ્રોમ ધ બિગિનિંગ. 5 મિનિટ પછી ચાલુ કરશો તો યુ કેન સ્ટાર્ટ ફ્રોમ ધ બિગિનિંગ. પણ એ જે ટોક કરે છે, ઝડપથી વાત થતી હોય, એટલું બધું ફાસ્ટ બોલતા હોય છતાં એટલું સરસ રીતે એ લોકો વાત કરે છે કે આપણું ફૂલ એટેન્શન એ વાત કરતા હોય એમાં જ રહે કોન્સ્ટન્ટલી. ધેટ્સ રિયલી ગુડ. ઇફ યુ હેવન્ટ ટ્રાઈડ, જસ્ટ ગો હેડ. અને રોજે રોજની લિંક છે જ, અને પછી એવું હશે તો હું બધી લિંક પણ એકસાથે આપી દઈશ, મૂકી દઈશ. ગ્રેટ. ઓકે, સો ટુમોરો, હા, આવતીકાલે આપણે ઇન્ડિયાથી એક ભાઈ કનેક્ટ થવાના છે જેમણે માસ્ટર કરેલું છે યોગામાં. ઇઝ પોસ્ટ ગ્રેજ્યુએશન ઇન યોગા. રમણીકભાઈના ફ્રેન્ડ છે પરાગભાઈ શાહ. કાલે કનેક્ટ થશે એટલે આઈ થિંક કદાચ 15 મિનિટ આપણને વાત કરશે બધી. અને લેટ્સ સી કે પછી આપણે એના માટે ફરીથી વધારે ટાઈમ વાળું નેક્સ્ટ ટાઈમ ક્યારેક પાછા બોલાવશે તો એ પ્રમાણે પ્લાન કરશું. પણ દેટ વોઝ ઇટ. એ આવતીકાલે છે. અને આપણી સંખ્યા આજે અમે જોયું હતું કે વી રીચ અબાઉટ 44. પણ અગેન let's see if we start getting more and more and we'll again back to 60-70 number of connections. Good. Anyone, anything else? I think you all can unmute now.
Bye.
Great session.
Yes. And job Aruna, મને લાગ્યું ને અરુણા, it was excellent. સાઉન્ડ આવતો હતો ને એ ઉપરથી પ્લેન નીકળતો હતો, રાઈટ?
વચ્ચે થોડુંક અવાજ આવતો હતો એક્સ્ટ્રા, મને લાગે છે બ્રેકમાં છું ને એટલે.
પણ એ મને લાગે પ્લેન નો અવાજ આવતો હતો વચ્ચે.
Yes.
હા, પ્લેન નો અવાજ આવતો હતો. હા,
પણ it wasn't bothersome. It was okay.
નજીક રહીએ છે ને એટલે પ્લેન પણ ઉડે, પ્રેસિડેન્ટ કરતા હોય આજુબાજુમાં એટલે.
હા હા અને અત્યારે તો આપણે ઓલું સકેડાનું મ્યુઝિક એ ચાલુ હોય છે ને હમણાં તો.
હા એ ચાલુ હોય છે. દિવસે તો ઓછું છે, 4 વાગ્યા પછી તો બહુ મસ્ત અવાજ આવે. તમે ડેકમાં કઈ બોલતા હોય તો સંભળાય જ નહીં, સખડાનો જ અવાજ આવે.
ઘરની અંદર સંભળાય છે સકેડાનો અવાજ તો.
સારું છે, દર 17 વર્ષે જ આવે છે.
એ બે ટાઈપના છે ને, આ છે આ 12 વર્ષ વાળું છે.
અરુણાબેન ની લાસ્ટ નેમ શું છે?
અરુણાબેન ની લાસ્ટ નેમ છે ઠેસિયા અને પટેલ.
પટેલ છે.
સરસ કરાવ્યું. બધા યોગા સરસ કરાવે છે પણ
ગુડ. અને સંગીતાબેન નો પ્રોગ્રામ યોગા બહુ જ સારા હોય છે, ફ્રાઈડે નાઇટ ના હોય છે. તો આપણે ગ્રુપની અંદર ઇન્ફોર્મેશન આવતી હોય છે ઘણા બધા. કાલે આઈ થિંક વી વર લાઈક 22 કનેક્શન્સ ફ્રોમ અવર ગ્રુપ. એકચ્યુઅલી એ એવું કહી શકાય કે એ ગ્રુપની અંદર ટોટલ 35 હતા, એમાંથી 22 આપણા હતા. અને એને મેન્શન કર્યું કે તમારા લીધે અમે લોકો આ ચાલુ કર્યું છે કે ચાલુ રાખીએ છીએ.
બહુ જ સરસ હતું.
પ્રોગ્રામ સારો હતો.
હા, અને હવે ફિક્સ થઈ ગયું છે. હું એવી ટ્રાય કરું છું કે આપણે એની લિંક કઈ ના બદલે, એની લિંક એની જ રહે. અત્યારે દર વીકે આપણને નવી આપે છે, એના બદલે આપણે એ લોકોને કીધું છે કે તમે એક ફિક્સ લિંક રાખો ને તો અમારે દર વખતે પોસ્ટ કરવાની જરૂર નહીં, ખાલી રિમાઇન્ડર જ કરાવવાનું રહે. યસ, લિટલ બીટ એડવાન્સ થશે એ બધા પોઝિસ, કારણ કે પોતાની ફ્લેક્સિબિલિટી એટલી સારી છે અને કરાવશે. હજુ તો આ બહુ ધીમે ધીમે ચાલુ કરાવે છે, પણ મને લાગે છે કે 2-3 સેશનની અંદર. અને એણે કીધું કે આપણને એ 108 સૂર્ય નમસ્કાર જે આપણે કરવા છે ને એક સાથે 108, એમાં એ આપણી જોડે વર્ક કરશે. મીન્સ કે આપણને પેલા 20-25 થી સૂર્ય નમસ્કાર થી ધીમે ધીમે એ આપણે પ્રેક્ટિસ કરશું ને પછી આપણે રીતે આપણે ગમે ત્યાં પોટોમેક રિવર ઉપર જઈને આપણે કરશું પ્લાન.
બકુલભાઈ 108 સુધી પહોંચવા માટે બહુ મહેનત કરવી પડે.
હા, તો આપણે મહેનત જ કરવાની છે ને, બેઠા બેઠા
આપણે દર વખતે થોડા વધારવા પડે.
હા, તો એ કરશું ને.
we have to do extra practice. આપણે આમાં પછી સવારનું છે ના વધારી શકાય કારણ કે we don't have time.
નહીં, સવારે નહીં. એ પછી આપણે થોડું હોમવર્ક ચાલુ કરવાનું છે.